guys are doing well. If you're new here, my name is Petra and welcome to Rockin' with the Stars. We are so happy to have you join the Star family because we are what? Blessed and highly favored over here. And if you believe that as well, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And also share it to all the people you know are blessed and highly favored. All right, now let's get right into it with Star Shit of the Day. For Star Shit of the Day, I want to get right into it. And I want to say, like, my parents joined my team, y'all. Like, so let's give a round of applause for that. That was something I did not even expect, y'all. Like, I've already talked to y'all about, a situation with my parents and stuff like that. Not saying that they are, that they were terrible parents and stuff. It was just more so like we just didn't have that relationship to understand, like, like they weren't really like very open about like their trials and tribulations and stuff like that, or just getting to know us, like their children obviously, and us getting to know them, like it was more so like work, provide. So it's like that's it. So if I came off and told y'all like that we just have an unhealthy relationship, toxic relationship, it's not that. It was just that it was not a lot of like, shedding of the skin and trying to understand one another and that part. So I was so excited, like, to even present this, present like what I do, like, my business and stuff like that with them. And I just knew, like, especially it happened like when I was at the convention, because being at the convention, like, I literally saw my parents being there. Like, it was just one of those things where I was just like, my parents should be here, like forget everything, all the shit that I had, like, about me, because it's not about me. I was literally just looking around and I was just like, this is some shit, because especially since my dad is somebody who, like, he's definitely a businessman, like, he likes to talk of numbers and stuff like that. He was doing business before he's at his current job now, which right now he works at the hospital. So it's just like, I feel like him having his job, like, that's something that's just stable. It just kind of like, he listened to those people or listened to those no's, and he took those no's very, very hard, so that made him settle with the job that he has now. So I felt like just like presenting a gift like this, it just fired him back up. Like, okay, yeah, like this is about this is about you. You can choose to do whatever you want to do with this business. Or if you're not really like a business kind of person, like my mom is not a business kind of person, but she knows so many people, and she likes, like, people talk to her, they tell her all the things that's going on in their lives and stuff like that. So you can look at it as like a social kind of thing, because this business is not just black and white. You have room to do whatever you would like to do with the business that you decide to create, so like they're literally two different people, but I just saw how this business would literally benefit. They could benefit with this business, and yeah, so I was so excited. So like, yeah, if you didn't see that post, I'm on Instagram. It's definitely in the description box below at _ it's Petra. Go ahead and follow. I posted on my story. I didn't post it on my main page, and yeah, it should be coming out like real soon, because after 24 hours. But whatever. So yeah, like I was so happy about that. So yeah, my dad is on my team, and then my dad got my mom to join his team. So he's pumped up. He's like ready to start making money. So that's why I say people have their own motivations and stuff. So you got to see what gears to you. Me, I wasn't coming out of it like a money motivating thing, but their generation is all about like, how can this make me money? Period. And that's just what it was. Me, I knew it was something more. Like, this shit was bigger. I'm building a legacy. And yes, the money will definitely come out of my efforts, but I know it's something so, so bigger than, just getting a customer to buy fruits and vegetables in the capsules. It's so much more than that. Like, it starts with me, and I know it's literally going to be a whole change that's being made with just me being here. So I'm excited that my parents, joined joined the team, and I'm excited to see what they will do. And later on, I already know my other family members will join, if it's not as a partner, probably as a customer, because we all out here trying to better our lives. Like, if you're not out here trying to better your lives, it's just like, what are you doing? Like, you're trying to have a short lifespan, you feel me? So it's like, it would not hurt you to try to level up, like try to elevate your mind, body, spirit, all of that, So yeah, that was definitely star shit. That was some star shit of the day that happened yesterday and the day before yesterday as well. So I was just so pumped because I was like, that was like the last resort. I was gonna go to them last. And that was just me being honest. So I'm glad they took my offer well, and they're ready to get pumped up. My mom, she wants to travel. That was her her motivation is traveling, and she was like, yes, I'm going to be in Las Vegas. I said, bitch, I am too. So yeah, if you are interested, definitely DM me and I will send you all the information that you need, in case if you want to join as a partner, or if you just want to purchase the products yourself and come as a customer. I'm open to whatever. Just let me know. Do not be afraid. Okay. So yeah, not only that, but also, like, I want to talk about how in the conference, like, I didn't mention it, but we took like a whole bunch of notes. Like, when I tell you, it was like a whole pamphlet of like notes from speakers and stuff like that, people who were speaking, and they were dropping so many freaking gems. I was just like, oh my goodness, like, that shit just pumped me up. That's why, like, I know my parents will definitely love to be in that, arena of like just getting all that information, and also hearing their stories so they can like release all the limited beliefs that they might have, so that's why it's just better for you to be in that kind of environment. So, but yeah, so I have Dr. Shefali on here because she came and she spoke at the convention and she said so many good shit. Like, I'm going to read this to you guys because I was just like, what the heck? If you don't know Dr. Shefali, she is a clinical psychologist and she's also an author as well. Like, she's out here with the thing. Like, I'm going to put her Instagram on the screen as well so you guys can follow her and just listen to the things that she talk about because she will speak some real shit. She is she's brown as well, as like Indian. I used to go to a school where we called like the Indians, they called them brown. Like, and that was the first thing that I've heard. I was like, what? Like, why would y'all call them brown? But that was just a thing, y'all. Okay, so listen. I'm trying to use the correct terms, but so she like talks about like her upbringing and her parents and all of that and whatever, and they're so like close to like African Americans and how we were being brought, Asian Americans, all of that in the third, so it's so similar but also different. So this is what she was talking about when she came up on the stage. So it says, you have to do something and be something more than what your parents believe you are. We put on these masks to make them happy, which turns to ego, using that for crumbs and seeking validation from them when that was not our destiny. Realize that this is the basics to reach our blessings. With enough pain that you've gone through, eventually you'll reach a point that you're ready for a change, ready for something different. Who are you without these masks that we wear daily? Only at rock bottom where your egoic masks don't work, because only at your knees will give you the answers. To change means to die. The price of your authenticity should be at the cost of anything in this world, because there's no cost that I wouldn't pay to be my true self. And she said a whole bunch of stuff like during her speech, and I was just hanging on every word, because I was just like, oh my goodness, like if that's not something that like just shook you, it was just like, listen, it was just so good. Like when she said that, I was just like, oh my goodness, because people are stuck on these like, oh, how my parents will view me if I do this, that, and the third. But it's just like, this is your life, you know, like the choice is yours, you know. You have to show up as your truest, authentic self. And you can't get that by worrying about what your parents think, you know? And it's just like, no, like your parents had their choice to make in order to bring you into this world, and how everything else played out. That was their choice that they made. They did not think like, oh, like, you know, my daughter wouldn't think of this, when they didn't even have a daughter or son at the time, you know? It was based off of what they thought was best for their lives. So it's up to us to make the same decision for ourselves in our life, you know? If you constantly worried about them, when they're gone, it's just like you're gonna be lost. You're gonna start at zero, and you're gonna be like, okay, who am I without wearing the mask of being a son or a daughter? Without being wearing a mask of having a title, like I'm a doctor, I'm a teacher, I'm a lawyer. Who are you without those masks that you wear daily? You know, it's about your soul. It's what your soul wants. So it's like all of this shit that's in this materialistic realm, like none of that shit matters. What matters the most is your relationship with the divine. You have to seek that out first, because only through the divine and through the divine's guidance will you know who exactly you are and what you came here on this earth to do. You feel me? So it's like, when she said that, I was just like, oh my goodness. Because best believe, like, I'm sure when she was growing up and she told her parents that she was going to be a psychologist, they looked at her like, what? What? But look at her. Like, that did not stop her. She is a best-selling author. She is a clinical psychologist, and she is doing a damn thing. She's been on Oprah, not once, twice. Like, she has made a name for herself. So it's just like, if you allow your parents' views and all of that or whatever to dictate what you do in this world, it's just like you will forever be living in their own shadow. Like, I've already talked to y'all about, you know, you being a main character of your life. You allow your parents to be the main character of their own life plus yours. What are you here for? Like, what are you doing here? Like, that's crazy. So, and that's why I say all of that to say, like, I was doing this shit I didn't tell them what the fuck I was doing. But now that I've told them what I was doing, and they see like, okay, the vision, whether it's their own self-motivated vision or not, it's still, they see their own vision and how they can play a part in the gift that I presented them, you know? And look, they're here now. So it's like, never assume that like, oh, my parents gonna think this way of me and yada, yada, yada. And if they do, oh, fucking well. Oh, fucking well. It does not matter. And none of that shit matters at all. You got to do what's best for you and how you feel. I make every decision. I be very, very intentional about how I feel and what my heart like feels with anything. If my heart is not completely in it, I'm not doing it. And that's just period. That's period. And if you constantly move like that, then like that's how all of yourselves, your younger self, your higher self, and your present self will be in alignment with the divine, because you're moving on your own intentions. You're moving on based off of heart-based decisions. And you will never go wrong. You will always lead to where your heart truly desires at the end of the day if you do that. If you don't and you go against the grain, you're going to be working these jobs that are draining you. You're going to be working these jobs that leave you depleted, leave you like, oh my goodness, like this is not for me. It's the divine telling you like, hey, like poking you, literally poking you, like saying like, this is not where you're supposed to be. This is not your destination. You got to keep going. You got to keep going. But it's like you constantly just saying, I can take the pain, I can take the pain. Like she said, with enough pain that you get through working these jobs that don't serve you, or being around people that don't serve you, people, places, and things, that's when you'll wake up one day and you'll just be like, okay, I've had enough pain. You know, I've had enough pain. There needs to be a change. You understand? And that's how I was feeling. I was like, I'm going job to job to job. I'm tired. I am tired. I'm sick of it because it's a constant thing. If I'm here to be a generational curse breaker, like if I'm here to be like the breaker of chains, I need to be like facing these karmic cycles head on and seeing what is an unhealthy pattern, and I need to be breaking it. Period. Like, I should not be worried about, oh, if I don't have this job, nothing's gonna, my life is gonna crumble down, da da da. No, you're worried about this superficial ass world, like when none of that shit matters. All of this shit, it does not matter. God is above all of this shit. Period. So it's like, if you constantly forget that, you're going to be stuck in these karmic cycles where you are literally putting these materialistic things above God. That's why I said, like, they can take all this shit away. I'm not attached to nothing in this materialistic realm. I'm not attached to none of this shit. They can take all this shit away at the price of me being my truest, authentic self. Period. Because look at these famous people, like they have all of these things, these cars, these houses, they don't have their soul though. So it's like, how can they enjoy the things that they have? They sit up at night boo-hoo crying because they don't even know who they are without these things, without the mask that they put on as a rapper, as whatever. Who are they without those masks? Who are they without these things? So yeah, so like, I just feel like that was something, somebody needs to hear this today. And yeah, like, baby, it's time to wake up. Like, this eclipse that's about to happen on the 25th, and also I think they said the 2nd of November. Please don't quote me, I don't know. But yeah, like these eclipses that's about to be happening, like they are literally like the full moon and new moons on steroids. Like they're gonna be shedding those things that no longer serve you, and they're gonna realign you to where you're supposed to be. So these jobs that you're hanging on by a thread, bitch, best believe you're gonna be out of that shit once this shit ends. These people, places, and things that are not serving you, they're gonna be out of your life once these things end. So don't be surprised when these changes start to happen, because these changes are something that you have set in place. Your soul has set in place before you came here on earth to go through in order to realign you to the path that you need to be on. So the distractions, they can be distractions, but don't let them sway you off your path. Because if you allow that to happen, then the divine is going to step in as a divine intervention, and they're going to pull you right back to where you say you were going to be at the time that you need to be on. So yeah, that's why I say, like, nothing to be afraid of. Like, I know Mercury retrograde had us like feeling all kind of crazy or whatever, but it did what it needed to do. It allowed all the emotions to come up and all of that in order for us to work through them. And that's the same thing what this eclipse is going to do. Like, you're going to have some new characters coming in place, you know, some old characters leaving. Allow it to happen. This is transformation season. Like, I feel it. If y'all don't feel it, I don't know what to tell y'all. Y'all gonna be hit by a bus and you ain't gonna see it coming. But I'm trying to tell y'all now what's about to happen. So yeah, let's get into these star cards. But I hope y'all have been doing good. Like, I know I had to get on y'all like a whole therapy session, but it's out of love, y'all, okay? It's all out of love, because I really want to see all of us win. Like, and I know the path that I'm heading, I'm destined to win, period. So yeah, I'm just excited. I think I'm going to get one more card, Spirit. What are my listeners and viewers listening to here right now? Ooh, okay. That flipped out. Let me get that real quick. Okay, so the first one. Oh, I forgot to say, do y'all see my nails? How cute. These are definitely press-ons. But I said, these are how I used to do my nails. Like, I used to do a little glitter and stuff on the ring finger, and got marble on this one. Like, I don't know if you can't really see it, but purr. Anyways, so the first card that came out, it says, I will not look back, only forward. I can't stress this enough. Because yes, this is the whole thing that I was just saying. Like, literally, old people are gonna be going and new characters are gonna be showing up in this timeline of yours. It's not for you to go back and try to go, you know, collect these old people that are that needs to fall off. No. Like, I do not care, like, the way, like, how past people have been showing up on my, you know, feed and stuff like that. Like, it was for a season. Not everyone is there for your whole entire life. No. Some people are only there for seasons, and you have to allow them to come and go like they need, because they already, just how you fulfilled the assignment that you need to fulfill, they have fulfilled their assignment. It's like a play. We're all playing our own scenes. Like, once it's scenes and the scene is done, that's it. It's time for them to go. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not for y'all to look back and be like, and reminisce on like what happened and like how all the good things and stuff like that. No, because yes, there were some good things, but there were also some times where you felt in lack. Like, you felt like you weren't being fulfilled emotionally, spiritually, all of that, you know? You weren't being fulfilled in that relationship or that friendship. So it's for you to keep going, moving forward. Understand that it was for a season. Understand the good and understand the bad. Take what needs to be taken from whatever you learned, like whatever lesson you learned from that friendship, that relationship, take that on to the next thing. Because that's what we're heading on to. We're heading into the next season of our lives. This is transformation. That's it. And then this one came up and it says, I am becoming the best version of myself. And that's just period. That's just period. Like, by doing the necessary work that we need to do, like, we are becoming the best versions of ourselves. You know, like, and that's the goal. That is the goal. I'm not worried about who's going to be around me at the time of me being my best self. I'm not worried about that. It's about me. It's about my soul. It's about how I feel. Am I fulfilled? Then I don't care who's around me. Period. Like, period. People be like literally holding on to these past people, places, and things. Like, forcing them to come in, but it's like they don't have the code to go into to go through the door that you have to go through the door. They don't have the code anymore. They had the code to meet you where you was, but now it's time for you to go and leave them behind, because you're walking into your best season. You're walking into your best self. These people can't come with you. They got to figure out some stuff that they need to figure out. You feel me? And that's it. All right, now let's see what affirmation is gonna come out today. I'm excited, y'all. This one to flip over, so let's see. Oh, period. Yeah, I don't know if that's another message. Let me get one more card, Spirit. Spirit, what do my listeners and viewers need to hear right now? What do my listeners and viewers need to hear right now, Spirit? All right, so the first card that came out says, today I move forward. Today I see each obstacle as an opportunity to learn and grow. Y'all, can y'all see this? Didn't I just say that? Didn't I just say that that's what we're doing? It's literally reiterating everything. Literally. I'm moving only forward. Today I move forward. Y'all, I cannot make this up. This is what the energy is. This is what the whole collective needs to be doing. We are moving forward. And that's why I say you see each obstacle as an opportunity to learn and grow into your next season. You know, any like distraction, any obstacle that are like literally in your way, it's not to keep you down. It's so you can overcome it and you can use what you learn into your next season. That's what I'm saying. All of these, they're giving you hints on what kind of season you're heading into. They don't just like, you know, like, ooh, boop, you're in your next season. No, they're gonna give you like hints. Like Divine is gonna prepare hints for you to see, like, okay, I know I'm gonna be, you know, dealing with those kind of people, you know, in my next season heavily. So they're gonna ease you into that next season. So it's up to you to learn it, so that when the season comes, it's not gonna be so much for you to grasp and understand why you're going through the stuff that you're going through right now. So yes, y'all, like, it's exciting. And then this one says, today I am in charge. Today I am in control of how I feel. Nobody can make me feel any other way than happy. Period. And I told y'all already about like how y'all letting external people, you know, dictate how you should feel. And that goes for family, friends, that goes for anybody that surrounds you. Shit, like the way people allow other people like to have control on their emotions. And that's why I say, like, I know when me, like, let me not say if, like, bitch, I might be in the spotlight. I'm just maybe in a damn spotlight. But I'm learning the lessons that I need to learn now. And I'm saying lessons as far as, like, some people gonna hate you, some people gonna love you. Bitch, I've learned that lesson here at my ordinary self now. You feel me? So that's what I'm saying, like, you cannot allow these miserable people to project and bring you down. Like, I just had this conversation with one of my sources, you know, one of my teamies about this, like, you know, giving them the power, because a lot of these people are projecting because they know they are not welcome in your energetic field, period. If you have such a bright energetic field, people are intimidated just by you being there. You cannot allow them to have control over your emotions by like them showing, like throwing shots and throwing subliminals and stuff like that. Bitch, let them. They're projecting because they see just how great, just how powerful, just how much we know ourselves. They see that in us. And they see what they see in us, they don't have within them. You feel me? So that's why these people are triggered. So it's up to you to stay in charge of recollecting your energy. Keeping your energetic field tough, strong, impenetrable. You feel me? Because nobody can make you feel any other way than happy. But you are in control. Nobody else is in control of your own happiness. Period. So y'all gotta remember that, okay? Because the enemy, listen, the enemy will want to do its work. And that's why I say, like, I just had this conversation too. I was just like, people give so much power to the devil, and it's just like, the devil don't have power unless you give it power. You feel me? Just like the people that the devil used to work, to do its work. They don't have the power unless you give them the power. So if you continue to reminding yourself of who the fuck you are, like, I am this person, I am this, like, I'm a powerful being, these people are intimidated, like, just by my very presence, you continue that, like, oh yeah, best believe they gonna think twice by saying whatever they need to say about you with your name in their mouth. They gonna think twice because they know that you are not on their level. So what they want to do, they want to bring you down to their level. It's up to you, okay? It is up to you. Even at these jobs that I used to be, that's what they used to do. And I would do whatever, baby. I would be singing. Child, I'll be over here singing. I said, I'm keeping my high vibrations. Nobody can allow me to feel any other way than happy but me. You feel me? So that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I used to do. I used to make a joke out of it too. I would be laughing because I can see just how my energy can really like affect these people around me. Like, it was so funny to me. I said, y'all are really pressed. I used to be walking around like press. Like, Because it was so funny. Like, and that's what sometimes you gotta do. Like, make a joke out of it. Because that shit is so funny. You can literally see, like, they cannot hide it. They truly cannot hide it. All right. So, the first one that came out says, I go through difficulties so that I can realize my hidden potential. And that's just facts. That is just facts, okay? Do not think like these, like all of these, you know, obstacles that you're going through and stuff like that is just to keep you down. No, it's so you can remember who the fuck you are. Because, you know, we literally came here and like through the veil. So we forgot who the fuck we are. We forgot all the connections that we had coming down here. We forgot all of that. So everybody starts at level 0. We start at level 0, okay? Like, and that's birth. All right, so that's what I'm saying. So that's when like those difficulties are introduced, and that's what they remind us of who we are. It's literally to poke us. Like, you know how they say don't poke the bear, but bitch, we need to be poked in order to remember, because if we don't get poked, we're going to remain complacent. We're going to be viewing who we are in the eyes of our parents or our friends through other people, not ourselves, not through the divine, you know? So that's why I'm saying those difficulties are put here so we can realize our hidden potential, because we're all of our potential are hidden. It's up to us to unlock it and actually be like, oh, wow, like I am powerful. Like I did not see this. I did not know this. And this is why people are projecting against me, because they see that potential in me and they don't want me to see that. They don't want me to uncover that hidden potential. You understand? So it's like, I'm going to do whatever I need to do to unlock that hidden potential. And that starts with understanding who you are, knowing who the fuck you are. Okay? All right. And then this one says, my imperfections make me unique. Period. And that goes back to like, you know, worrying about what other people see you as. Because even me, as my, you know, insecure little self, like, I didn't have no sisters or anything like that who told me, you know, obviously I had brothers and stuff, but we were all doing our own thing. So what was I doing? Seeking validation from other females, you know, and seeing like, you know, seeing through their eyes what people would find is like an imperfection and stuff like that. You understand? So it's like, but I have to learn, like, bitch, my imperfections make me unique. It makes me who I am today. Like, I used to be so insecure about so many different things, like my weight, my skin, because I used to have a lot of, like, you know, dark spots and stuff like that on my skin. But that's why I say a lot of those things are like, it's like you pass a level. Once I remembered who the fuck I was, and I was just like, I really don't give a fuck. When I tell you, the dark spots that I had on my body and stuff, bitch, disappeared. It was like I passed the level. Literally. So that's why I'm saying, if you harp on a lot of these insecurities that you have, imperfections, whether that's like, you know, adult pimples or whatever, like you're harp on that and you focus on that, then that's going to be something that's like makes up who you are. That's going to be a mask that you wear. That's like your identity. You understand? And it was just like, my imperfections are not who I am. They are a part of me and they make me unique, but they don't define me. So that's what I'm saying. So like, understand that, baby, your imperfections make you unique. Okay, we are unique. Bitch, that's why I love that song, Alien Superstar. You already know. I'm for this world, forever I'm that girl. Feature diamonds and pearls, ooh, baby. Girl, I already told y'all, we are unique over here. And that's just period. All right, Spirit, let's get our last card of the day. What do my listeners and viewers need to hear right now? Please and thank you. Spirit, what do my listeners and viewers need to hear right now? Please and thank you. All right. All right, so this one says, if either of them falls down, one can help the other up. But Pity anyone who falls and has no one to help them up. Ecclesiastes 4:10. I think that's how you say it. I'm going to have to look on Google and see. It's so bright. I don't know why I can't see. Yeah, I think it's like Ecclesiastes 4:10. Let me look that up, child. But I understand what it was saying because it's pretty. I'm going to repeat what it says again. So it says, if either of them falls down, one can help the other up. But pity anyone who falls and has no one to help them up. And let me look that up because I understand what it was saying, but it's the second part that it says when it says, but pity. Because it's like, you know how some people be like, you shouldn't, like, I don't like to pity anyone because, like, pity can be taken as a negative connotation, but I don't think that they're taking it as a negative connotation. So let me see. And let me see how you say the word. Okay, so yeah, so I think it's just that word that I was talking about, being pity. But yeah, so essentially it's about togetherness. You know, you can't walk this world or walk this journey alone. You know, you have to have people to help you up. If you feel like you're just big and like the ego is just like, I can do this shit all by myself. What if you fall? And it's just like, that's what I say, is you pity that person that literally has nobody to help them up. You know, as hard as life is, do life on your own. So it's like this whole world was created for us to be walking as if like it's a village. That's when they say like it takes a village. You can't walk throughout this earth like it's just me. It's just me, myself, and I. No, that's your ego talking. Everyone needs help. You're going to be like walked around your path. Like people that comes across your path will be people that it will be some of the people will be distractions. Some of the people will be actually like mentors that you actually need to go through to receive whatever message that you need to receive to head into your next level. So it's like you can't view everybody as distraction or people who are trying to keep you down. No, because if you do that and you take this world alone by yourself, when you fall, like, and you have nobody to help you up, that's literally torment for yourself. Like, that is the price that you will pay. Having no one to pick you up. But it's like people, that's why I say, even in my last videos, I've been saying, like, don't look at everybody around you as somebody who wants to, like, is out for you. Because no, like, you gon' misconstrued and you gon' like be confused about like the people who actually are there to help you, like through the divine. Like the divine is gonna put people in place to help you. But if you don't want to receive help from the people that are literally placed here to help you, then you gonna walk this world like, oh my goodness, in a victim mentality. Like literally, I did this by myself. Like nobody was here to help me. Yada yada yada. And that's why I think they said like pity the person who falls and has no one to help them up. So you want pity because they want to be in a victim mentality. So you want that other person to pity you. So that's what you get. You get pity. So, yeah, I think I just made myself, you know, understand that. But, yeah, I hope that was a good reading for you guys. If that did resonate, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And also share it to anybody you feel that may need to hear this message right now. I will see you guys next time. Y'all stay flowing, glowing, and growing. Bye.